Alright, these are the notes on inequalities, title Inequalities. Okay, so we're going to go over the vocabulary first, so vocab. We're going to talk about the symbols and the words and what all of that means. So first vocab word will be inequality. So what inequality means is we're having a symbol as such, so the greater than symbol, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. So when you see these symbols appear in a expression, we are using an inequality. Next symbol, greater than. And so a greater than symbol would look like such. So something to say that x is greater than 2. So greater than, I know you've all heard before, it's like a mouth. The alligator here wants to eat the larger number, so we're saying greater than. When the mouth opens up to that side, this is greater than that. Next one. Greater than or equal to. So for the same expression, we would have the greater than looking this way, and we put the line underneath that also means it can be equal to that number as well. Same idea, we're still trying to eat the larger number, so we'll say greater than or equal to, because x could also be 2. Next one is less than. So we'll say x is less than 2. We're still trying to eat the larger side, so we're saying x has to be less than 2 if the mouth wants to eat 2. Less than or equal to. So again, less than, and the line underneath, because it can also be equal to itself, to the number. So these are the vocabulary terms, the symbols that you should become familiar with. And next part. Okay, reading inequalities. When you're reading an inequality, read x first. So, really what I'm trying to explain is x is greater than 5. I want to read x first. This is the same as x is greater than 5. Oh. This is also the same. X is greater than 5. So let's write down how that reads. So next example, x is less than or equal to negative 2 is same as x is less than or equal to 2. So these two mean the same. We want to read x first. So if you look over here, x is less than or equal to negative 2. X is less than or equal to negative 2. So we're going to write that out. Reads x less than or equal to -2. Okay, so there's several steps for solving inequalities. That's what we're going to talk about next. Supposed to be a line underneath, not through. Solving inequalities. First, solve the inequalities exactly like an equation. Except for one special rule. Step 2, that special rule if you divide or multiply both sides, of the inequality, by a negative number, then I'm going to write this in all caps, flip the inequality sign. So if you divide both sides of the divide or multiply both sides of the equation, by a negative number, you must flip the inequality sign. Let me see how much time I got left. I got 2 minutes. All right, so an example. I have negative 3x plus 5 is greater than or equal to 20. So I'm going to solve this just like a normal equation, trying to isolate x. So subtract 5 on both sides because of the property of equality. 5 cancels. I get negative 3x is greater than or equal to 15. Next, I'm going to divide by negative 3 to get x by itself. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 cancels out. I'm left with x. I divided by a negative number, so I'm going to flip this sign and it's going to face the other way. 15 divided by negative 3 is negative 5. So this reads x is less than or equal to negative 5. Okay, you turn the page. Do this on the back side. And go ahead and click on the next video to continue the notes.